What's up YouTube, this is Shuttleboy and I'm back with yet another video. Today's video we're going to be talking about the very subtle golf drop that happened a little bit ago. My thoughts on those pieces and just kind of my thoughts overall on the direction of it. So let's get right into it, guys. Alright, so this is the smallest golf drop ever. I think we can all agree on that. And it's not even really a golf drop, honestly. I was kind of debating on whether or not I wanted to talk about it, but at the same time, it's still new golf. I still want to talk about new golf. And I know a lot of people out there still want to hear my opinions on new pieces. Another thing I just want to quickly note is how weird was it that this drop happened so quietly? I just find it so weird that one of the pieces that I felt was most talked about with this whole lookbook was the keyboard tee, and to drop it so quietly and everything. I mean, it's just so odd to me. I feel like maybe it has to do with what's been going around in the world, that they needed to get it out there and they just didn't have time. It's probably very unorganized over there during all of this time. So maybe that's what played into this, but nonetheless, let's go over the different pieces that are here. So there really was only two new pieces technically, but there's a lot of colors of one of them. One of them being the keyboard tee did come out in a variety of colors, being black, white, and orange, and a powder blue as they're calling it. Overall, we're just gonna say my thoughts on that first. The t-shirts, I gotta be honest, they look clean, but they're very forgettable. It's nothing I'm gonna be copying. I don't think they look ugly at all. I think they look cool, but it's just, for someone like me that's been around golf for so long, been around clothing for so long, you guys know I've bought over the years a ton of golf. So after that, it's just, designs like this are very forgettable to me, and there's just been so many better designs over the years than this one that it's just easy to pass on something like this. My overall thought on the shirt though is that while it is clean, I do feel like there's a lot of designs through golf's history that I think have done the same kind of idea or the same inspiration, but they've just done better with it. It was a lot more memorable, or they just did it better in general. So that's why this is kind of a pass for me, especially something this small, this conservative of a design for $35 plus the $10 shipping or whatever it may be for your area is a little too much for me. Like I said, as I have owned so much golf over the years and stuff, the only shirts I'm going to be buying from them at this point in my life is they got to be bangers. They got to be something that when I look at it, I'm like, dang, that is an awesome t-shirt. It can't be something that's just kind of like a, that's alright. It's not the best, but it's still cool kind of thing. Last shirt that I think I really loved in a long time was the Jenny's ice cream t-shirt. I thought that was a really cool one, but there hasn't been anything really that exciting in the t-shirt realm, and that's a shame because golf used to be known for that, and I hope they get back on track with that, because I really don't think it's that hard for them to make a good golf t-shirt. And then the last piece, obviously, because there's only two in this very small drop, was the keyboard button-up. Now, I feel like back when we saw the lookbook for this, a lot of people were really excited about this, to be honest. This was one of the more talked about pieces, in my opinion, at least from what I was seeing when that lookbook came out. And yeah, I just remember a lot of people really excited for it, and I think part of it was because button-ups just being something that a lot of people really look forward to in golf. That was something that with older golf in general, a lot of people really loved. A lot of people are very nostalgic for some of the older button-ups, like the Cloud button-up that is known for being an oldie on Earl, different various ones, the Kill Cat ones, etc. Now, I feel like that kind of played into that nostalgia in a sense, especially with this keyboard styling, because it really reminded me the most of blocks for some reason. It just really made me think of the blocks button up a lot, and I think that's cool that they kind of played into that. But there is one jarring issue with this for me, and that is the stain that is on this shirt. Now, if you read the description of the item on their website, it does say that it's supposed to be a coffee stain, so there was an inspiration on it, and I must say I will respect it in the sense of I do think that it is a kind of a cool play on the idea and stuff, but I have two issues with it. One, I just think that the stain, if you're gonna do the stain, it was placed around this area, I feel like. I think it would have been cooler if they put it right on like the pocket area. I think that would have been kind of cool. But nonetheless, I do have to say, even if they did that, I probably would have passed because I just think the stain idea is so dumb. I just think intentionally having stains on your shirt, made to be having a stain on your shirt, is just not the way to go. I don't like that. Now, I will say that in a fashion sense, I do feel like that could have some kind of potential in fashion because if you really think about back in the day when ripped jeans just started happening, I remember there used to be always a bunch of people saying that why would you pay money to have your jeans ripped for you? Why would you do that? And if you look at people now, 90% of people that wear jeans wear them with rips in it. I'm not one of those people. I always hated that, but most people, especially in fashion in general, have ripped jeans as an option. Even say, look at Kanye with his drops, his first couple drops with Yeezy season and stuff. A lot of people were really critical at first because they were saying, imagine paying $300, $400, $500 on an item to be intentionally ripped for you, stuff like that. As time has passed, rips, distressed stuff, that is a fashion. That is something that a lot of people really liked. I know that in general, there are people out there that they only wear, if they're wearing jeans, they have to be ripped, stuff like that. So I could see stains, intentional stains for a fashionable aesthetic to be a trend in the future. Maybe I could see that being something that happens, whether it be an intentional looking stain that looks like a coffee stain, or say change that coffee stain to pink or purple, that being a stain. I could see that being something that happens in the future. But nonetheless, I am totally against the ripped jeans thing. I think ripped jeans looks really dumb. It's just not for me. Well, I can still respect it, it's just not for me, and that's how I feel about the stain on the keyboard button-up. Yeah, it's just not for me. I do respect the shirt though. I think if they didn't do that stain, I would maybe actually buy the shirt because I do think it's a really cool design. $90 is a tad much to me, but it's still a sweet shirt nonetheless. Another thing I just want to quickly note is how weird was it that this drop happened so quietly. I just find it so weird that one of the pieces that I felt was most talked about with this whole lookbook was the keyboard tee, and to drop it so quietly and everything. I mean, that's just so odd to me. I feel like maybe it has to do with what's been going around in the world, that they needed to get it out there and they just didn't have time. It's probably very unorganized over there during all of this time. So maybe that's what played into this, but nonetheless, let's go over the different pieces that are here. That's pretty much gonna conclude this video, guys. Let me know down below what you're thinking about these keyboard button-up and this keyboard t-shirt, and did you pick it up? Did you pick up either one of those things? Let me know all that in the comments down below. Once again, please hit that thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video, guys, and please subscribe if you haven't already for more golf Wang, more sneakers, more clothing, more Shuttleboy. And this is Shuttleboy, guys, and I'm out, guys. Peace. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. Is this your first Shuttleboy video? Have you been here before? If not, I really recommend you subscribing. If you really like all this golf Wang stuff, this is what this channel is about. If you like these sneakers, you definitely should see some more. We go over a ton of golf Wang here, whether it be the latest pickups or golf Wang grails. Definitely come here to subscribe and watch more Shuttleboy, because everything here has to do with golf Wang, sneakers, clothing, and more Shuttleboy.